Something I've always longed for in the theme of my life is peace. To dwell in that state of settled security and to possess a heart and mind that is absent of chaos and conflict. It seems as life gets busier and the problems of the world get louder, peace can be something harder to come by, and especially to dwell in. But then I look at the birds that live in my birdhouse, the ducks and geese in the pond, or even my dog Beverly, who seems to have no cares in the world. Like Matthew 6:26 says, "Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? They are watched over. So how much more are we watched over? Am I, Vanessa, watched over?" Jesus is called the Good Shepherd, and his heart is for his sheep. Shepherds care for, protect, and provide for the flock. It is not the sheep's job to bear the burden of keeping themselves safe. The shepherd's responsibility and skill is to guard the sheep from predators and rescue them from dangerous situations, even ones of their own creation. It is the shepherd's joy and job to herd the flock, to forage that is plentiful, and water for drinking that is slow-moving. The sheep would not drink water moving quickly, for they would be too afraid. The sheep is utterly dependent on the shepherd for everything. How much different would my sense of peace be if I lived my life like one of these sheep? My default mode tends to be spiraling into anxiety or imagining worst-case scenarios. I think that if I can just think of enough things that can go wrong, I can prevent them from happening, that I can provide for and protect myself. But from experience, what an exhausting way to live, and how great a burden to bear. If I trust the Good Shepherd, this weight can be transferred off of my shoulders. He is the only one who has the power and the capacity to bear this. He upholds the whole world and life itself. He tells my trembling, fear-filled heart to be still and makes me lie down. The shepherd gently takes my firm grip of control, or at least the sense of control I think I have, and guides my hands into a posture of release and surrender. My palms can now be open and free to receive what he has provided and prepared for me. The shepherd loves the sheep and lays even his very life down for them, so I can trust him. Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd. A psalm of David. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.